Sarah Bamford Seidelmann, and I'm an artist and I'm a writer. I would say my background is that I am a fourth generation physician and kind of come from a family of people who wanted to heal or people who want to be helpers. About 14 years ago, I left medicine. I kind of took a big leap to explore kind of the world of spirit. I was functioning as or working as what I would call a disease hunter. I was a pathologist for many, many years. And I love that practice. So we're the ones who sit under the, staring into the microscope all day, looking for disease, hunting for what's wrong. I started being curious about what makes us well, what makes us healthy. And as I took a sabbatical from work, I decided that I really wanted to pursue this idea. And I stumbled onto the path of spirit, I would say, the path of shamanism, which has been a really amazing exploration for me. What I realized there, I guess, through all those years of studying that work is that one of the things that brings life to us or makes us vibrant and alive is self-expression. I just find spending time, we live close to Lake Superior, and just getting to spend time on that lake will always lift you from whatever mood or struggle you think you're having or I think I'm having. Spending time being with those beings, I think of them as beings, the lakes, the trees, the forest. It never fails to uplift me. And so I feel again, that thing that I sort of felt was missing in the traditional practice of medicine sometimes, kind of addressing the needs of the soul, is something that art really provides to me. This piece in particular, I did sketch it out in a sketchbook. It was just this idea I had played with in another painting of having a bouquet of flowers on your kitchen table, but what if there were dogs in that bouquet? Again, dogs being this so immensely loving, the way they are, just the way dogs are, I think they save the world just by their presence. And then I thought, well, if this was going to be big, I'd have room for quite a few dogs, so that I started asking my friends, hey, can you text me a picture of one of your dogs? Or both your dogs, and I got all these pictures. And then, of course, it was surprising. I didn't realize that people were going to send pictures of their dogs that were no longer living. And that was really touching because it reminded me, one of the dogs, for example, that's in this work, was the dear companion of one of my dear friend's husbands who died by suicide. And so there's sort of a poignancy to that. And again, just trying to encompass life and how messy it is, not trying to say that, my painting isn't trying to say that life isn't difficult and filled with grief and sorrow, but also there's so much love to behold and so much beauty if we look for it. Or I'll get girl. Exactly, Sarah. So I sketched it out, and after doing lots of sketches of the dogs that are part of it. And I can't wait. When I woke up the next day after doing some work on it, I woke up the next day and came downstairs, and it's hard to explain this feeling, but it's sort of like when you were 7 years old and you came down for Christmas morning and your gifts were there. And do you remember, it's that feeling, it's so exciting and so delightful. I'm torn between wanting to jump right back in and start painting again, but also wanting to keep it here and hold this moment where it's not quite finished and it's just sort of waiting for me, and it's so amazing. And the paintings, they really are alive. They talk to me and I can talk back to them. That was something that I learned from one of my painting teachers, Aviva Gold. She taught me really ask the painting what it wants, because there's lots of points in a painting where you're not sure where to go next and you're afraid to ruin it, or you know it needs something but you're not sure what it is. And so she encouraged me to just begin a conversation with the painting and ask it what it wants, and that has been a really magical process for me.
We're really starting to make a mess.
I think as we begin to converse with, begin to have a conversation with everything that is, we can really deepen our relationship to ourselves and to the universe and to everything that is in this beautiful world. It's my hope and my prayer that when people see my work, that they feel loved, or they see something in themselves or something in their life through the work that reminds them how beloved they are. I feel like when I'm paying attention, I know, that I am being steeped in this enormous love of the universe. And that's my prayer, that when you see my work, you feel the same.